Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Luke and Friends. Stay tuned. Hey guys, how you doing? This is your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Welcome to another edition with Cooking with Luke and Friends. It's been about over a year, right, since we did any type of cooking or whatnot, and I want to do something a little different today, or this evening, wherever you're at, okay? Now, before we start, I want you to make sure that you hit the bell notification. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel where I give you updates on a regular basis, where I will start giving you updates on a regular basis. Check our show out. Please make sure you subscribe. When you get this bell notification, when you hit it, you're definitely going to see what's going on every time I make an upload. And I appreciate y'all for subscribing. So guys, let's go ahead and start. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Korean fried chicken. That's right. I'm going to teach you how to make it sweet, spicy, sticky style that you know about Korean fried chicken. Now, for what I have here, I'm going to tell you that it's going to take about 10 minutes to prep, 30 minutes to cook, a total time of 40 minutes. Again, 40 minutes. So, there's a few things that I want to tell you about, okay? You're going to need to have a whole chicken, or you can do chicken wings here. You can do the chicken. I'm going to do it this way. I've got chicken wings and chicken legs, right? You're going to need to have 2 tablespoons of your rice wine. I have right here, I'm looking down because I gotta make sure I have all my stuff laid out here. Then you can have 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Ginger. You're gonna have ginger, 2 tablespoons of ginger. It's gonna be cut up. So you're definitely gonna have that taken care of. And then you're gonna have 1 tablespoon of fine sea salt. I'm using Himalaya salt because this is a little bit cleaner than this regular sea salt. Does the same thing, it doesn't hurt. You're gonna have your ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of this. And then you're gonna have your potato starch or cornstarch. Me being from North Carolina, I'm gonna go with cornstarch. And the amount that you're gonna use, again, is 1 cup of this. And some cooking oil. I have cooking oil in the back, and we'll show you that once we get back into the kitchen, and we're gonna get this going. So for the sauce, the chicken sauce, you're gonna need tomato sauce or ketchup. You're gonna need 3 tablespoons of this, okay? And then you can have the Korean barbecue sauce. You can put this for ribs, but this also goes for chicken too. It's gonna have a little kick to it, but it's not gonna be too bad, okay? From that point, you're gonna have half a cup of honey. I got honey in the back, I didn't bring it to the table. You're gonna have half a cup or 1/4 cup of brown sugar. That's definitely gonna be needed for your sauce. You're gonna have soy sauce. Your soy sauce is gonna be 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, whatever your preference is. I have mint garlic, or you can use onion powder. You can use 2 tablespoons of mint garlic or onion powder, whatever your preference is. And 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Now, it's optional if you want to put sesame seeds. I'm not going to put sesame seeds on my stuff because where I'm at, they don't have it. Or you could do green onion. I didn't do that either. I like the guys to get straight to the point. So guys, the first thing we're going to do is have the bowl, small bowl like this. You're going to place your chicken, your rice wine, your ginger, salt, and pepper, and you combine them well. Then evenly coat the chicken with starch and set aside ginger. All right, salt and pepper. Be cautious with the salt if you have high blood pressure. Recommend you using an alternate source. And we're going to use some black pepper here. Stir it up, and then start tossing in your chicken. is how your chicken should look. Go ahead and zoom in on our chicken. Show you how it should be looking. It should be coated. Now, I do want to put a disclaimer right here. If you are cooking more, this calls for serving of 4. This will hold about serving of 6 technically. Because I got wings, I got legs, I got different things, so you add a little bit more. So one of the hacks that I do recommend people doing is the next step is going to call for using your cornstarch or using the other ingredient that I mentioned before, which was, I think it was potato starch, which I don't mess with potato starch. You can go ahead and use cornstarch. You just go ahead and grab the chicken, put it in here, put 2-3 pieces of chicken in here. Because it's got to be evenly coated. And then you go to town with your chicken. You do that, right? You do that, and it's evenly coated, right? And you may have to cycle this cornstarch out a couple of times in order to get all your chicken properly coated, depending on the amount of chicken that you have. So we're gonna come back and show you exactly how that looks. This is how your chicken should be coated. Now again, I used a bag. I used a small bag, you can use a larger bag, but I wanted to make sure that my chicken was evenly coated. And again, I have a large amount. I'm cooking for about 6 people technically here. And this is important, I would say, for large families, people who are gonna have get-togethers, you know, football game, things like that. You really wanna impress people. So the next step we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and fry. We're gonna fry the chicken onto the stove. Now I will tell you this, that you need to get a deep saucepan. If not, get one of those oval-like pans to make sure that you can fry the chicken. Now you're not gonna dump all the chicken at once. We'll tell you this, the chicken needs to be fried at a temperature of 347 degrees or boiling, and then start adding the chicken carefully, right? Making sure that you fry it and they're cooked between 3 to 5 minutes depending on the size of the chicken. It's very important that you don't give people raw chicken. It's very important not to give people raw chicken because at the end of the day, people gonna come after you. I'm trying to help you out with this. You don't wanna overcrowd a pan. You wanna make sure that there's not a bunch of grease splatting, so don't try to cook it fast. Take your time cooking it, okay? It's better to take your time cooking than cooking it fast and having grease everywhere and getting people sick. Now, we're gonna go over here on our next step. I'm gonna fry it, and then I might show you some clips of what's going on with that too, okay? Guys, this is looking at the chicken on how it's made. This is the sauce. Again, guys, with the sauce itself, you need to go ahead and just bring it up to a boil. Once it's done to a boil, let it simmer down, and you're gonna coat your chicken evenly. So for me, I got chicken here, I have chicken in a pot, and I got more chicken right here. And I'm just gonna coat my chicken and go ahead and get it going. Now, you don't need to bring this up to a, you know, the setting I call hell. You just need to have it where it's hot, your grease is hot, and you know, you get your chicken in. And you want your chicken to have breathing room, meaning that you don't need to pound all that chicken that's here into here. So it will take some time to make this, unless you have a deep fry. But I love doing it the old-fashioned way here, and it's very straightforward, guys. So more to follow. Definitely don't miss out on it. Hey guys, so this is how some of the chicken's looking right now. So we're not gonna bite into this yet because it's not done yet. What we have to do is go ahead and work on the sauce. Now the sauce is very important. Some of the things, again, you're gonna need is some ketchup. You're gonna need some Korean sauce. You're gonna need some honey. You're gonna need some soy sauce. You're gonna need some garlic. I got garlic powder here. And then you're gonna need sesame oil right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going. What you're gonna do is go ahead and pour these contents in here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going. It's gonna be pretty quick. We're gonna go ahead and get 3 tablespoons of ketchup. You can do tomato sauce if you want to, but I like ketchup. Ketchup is pretty sweet to me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 tablespoons of the Korean sauce here. Now you can put this on ribs, but I like this to be put on my the chicken itself. It's not too spicy. We'll go ahead and get some honey in here. I'm gonna finish up the remaining honey. I have a fresh bottle of honey. Yeah, this might be taking a second. That honey gonna stick on that chicken crazy. Okay, I'm gonna break out the seal. And I'm doing this by eye. Trust me, if you want to do measurement cups, you can. I've been cooking for so long. I've been hitting the marks most of the time. So, continue on. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then we're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder here. You can do minced garlic, but I'm gonna do a very little bit of garlic powder. I like garlic powder because it goes a long way. This is very little bit, not a whole bunch. That called for originally 2 tablespoons, so this is more than enough right here. And then finally, we're gonna do our not soy sauce, excuse me, our sesame oil. 1 tablespoon. Make sure you get it. I know it looks like I'm doing heavy-handed, but it is coming out very slowly. And you're just gonna mix this up, guys. Mix it up very well. It should be looking like this. So guys, we're gonna stir this up. Again, if you got more stuff that you gotta do with your chicken, add more. Other than that, we're gonna show you the final conclusion of how the chicken looks. I also forgot, make sure you put your 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Hey guys, so I'm done with the chicken. I think it worked very well. Eating it without the sauce was great. Now we're gonna find out how it tastes with the sauce. So your chicken should look something like this. Give a zoom in real quick for me, please. So with this, you're gonna have a great time. People are gonna love what you have. So now, let's shut up for a second. Before I even go into the taste test, I want to make something clear. I remember telling y'all 5 minutes to cook this, right? That's 5 minutes per side, unless you have a deep fryer. If you have a deep fryer, you will put it on 5 minutes. If you have an air fryer, you can play with that. If you didn't play with that at all, you just gotta go ahead and experiment. Or if you want me to show you how to do it with an air fryer, we can experiment with an air fryer and see what comes out. So let's go ahead and get right to it. I don't have to say anything. You saw me eat the damn chicken. It's very good. Sweet. Got the right textures in it. It's not overcooked. It's not undercooked. It's right on the spot. So guys, I give this a 10 plus 10. You don't have to take my word for it. The directions or the recipe how to cook this is down below. Please go ahead and check it out. I have a cookbook that's coming out right now. There is going to be a link down in the description below where you can get this recipe and others. Take the time to check it out, see if you're interested, and go ahead and be part of this. Now, for the folks that have been subscribing to the channel, I want to make something clear to you. I would like to tell you this. I am striving to get 5,000 subscribers on this channel since Cooking with Luke and Friends is back. And the thing is that I want to show appreciation to the people that are going to get me there. Now, once we get to 5,000 for Cooking with Luke and Friends, 5,000 subscribers, I will be giving $100 to 10 lucky people that are subscribed to the channel. So how do I participate? Question. You need to go ahead and hit the bell notification and subscribe. Wherever you're looking at where it says subscribe or it's a bell, go ahead and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell me this recipe tastes good, or tell me it sucks. Tell me what's on your mind, or tell me what you want to see cooked that's healthy. Just get right to it. And then once we get to 5,000, 10 people are walking away with $100 US. That's right, $100 US. So guys, let's make this happen. Let's have a good time eating. Let's eat right. Let's eat healthy. Let's eat very good. Again, my name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. I thank you for tuning in the show. and see you next time. Take care.